So I'm just doing a live to just chill for a second, do a smoke and chill type of a thing for a minute before I do the reading. Because I'm about to go live and do a reading, a tarot reading. But for now, I'm just gonna chill. And talk about the new moon in Sagittarius energy that just passed us or passed through, which is still lingering for sure. I don't know, new moon energies can sometimes be, they're not even like intense, but they can bring a lot of growth if you are willing to quiet yourself during that time and really go within and see what is coming up for you. I noticed that definitely there are certain aspects of the new moon or where the moon is aligned that impact me for sure. So this new moon in Sagittarius was all about, so new moons are all about exploring the subconscious, looking at the shadow aspects of ourselves, and the things that are kind of buried deeper within us that we need to look at. And so a new moon in Sagittarius pushes us to look at any aspects of ourselves, any shadow aspects of ourselves that are getting in the way with us aligning with our highest potential to reach. How do I put this into words? It pushes us to look at those shadow aspects of ourselves that get in the way of us reaching our highest potential surrounding creativity and creative expression and expansion and growth. So basically, the new moon in Sagittarius, whatever is preventing you from growing, from expanding, from it's a lot of stuff surrounding like creative expression and truth surrounding creative expression. And so whatever's holding you back from that may be coming to the surface. So like any type of insecurities that may be impacting your growth and expansion, creatively speaking. This could bring up areas of like confidence and self-esteem that need to be healed or worked on in order to expand upon or grow your creative abilities or expressions further. So, and I always like to talk about the new moon energy typically and how it impacts me and my mood so that I can, or like what comes up for me so that people can get a better understanding of what to look out for within themselves. So, what has been coming up for me has definitely been like stagnancy, kind of like areas of stagnancy or rigidity that I have surrounding creative expression. But like I said, it'll be different for everybody, but it's really looking at those aspects of yourself, the shadow sides of yourself that you are unaware of that are impeding your ability to reach your highest creative potential and expression and growth. So I've definitely noticed for me, there's like rigidity or stagnant energy. And I think that for me is just like needing to focus on getting more in a state of flow versus control, you know, versus like trying to make something happen. Like letting something happen versus making something happen is basically what it is. I'm trying to think what else. Also just like fears about more so like fears of success, fears of or like even trying to think like burnout or overwhelm, stuff like that. But that's what the new moon calls us to do, is to dig deeper into our subconscious and look at what aspects of the sign of Sagittarius do we need to strengthen within ourselves. And so Sagittarius is all about expansion and growth and creativity and expressing yourself and truth and being very blunt and straightforward and living in your truth in that way. And so that's why the new moon highlights these aspects of ourselves that hold us back from being able to fully express ourselves creatively. So yeah, so basically looking within yourself and looking at, you know, what parts of myself have I not fully integrated or faced that are getting in the way of you being able to express yourself fully creatively or reach, like I said, your highest potential or growth, creatively speaking, expressively speaking, yeah, shit like that. So I don't know if anybody's into like journaling or whatever, but if you want some journal prompts, like some good journal questions or prompts could be like, what areas in my life, this is a better one. What aspects of myself am I holding back, and in what areas of my life? What aspects of myself am I... Hang on just a second. Let me get Pearl. Hurry, come on, honey. You thought you wouldn't get caught, sweetie, and you've been caught. So come on. Come on, honey. Come on. Yeah, she's looking stuck. Sorry, Pearl. I got you, sweetie. Sorry. Oh my gosh, you guys. Honey, I don't think this is a good idea. I do not think this is a good idea. She got stuck. She went on the counter and then she couldn't get off because there's stuff up there to keep her off. But anyway, so I'm trying to think what could be another good question to ask yourself or journal prompt for the new moon in Sagittarius. What parts of myself have I not fully healed that prevent me from expressing myself fully or from reaching my highest potential or growth? What aspects, what shadow aspects of myself do I need to look at that may be holding me back, you know? And it's an interesting one for me because I'm a Sagittarius rising. So I think I have to look more into the North Node versus South Node or whatever, because I don't think I have that accurately. But anyway, yeah, the new moon in Sagittarius is all about that, like looking at what could be holding us back from tapping into those areas and expanding further and growing further into the greatest versions of ourselves. Let's see. What else for the new moon in Sagittarius energy? Pearl, did you seriously just jump? Okay, please don't do that again, honey, because I'm not coming to save you this time. I am not coming to, well, I am, honey, but um Sagittarius New Moon Energy. I mean, that's really the gist of it. Like, and I think that's been the gist of it for me, is really looking at creative expression and like, I think it's also about like purpose and meaning with Sagittarius. Like, it's not just about because like Sagittarius isn't just a fire sign that's about like, oh, I'm just gonna do shit. I think that's the difference between Aries and Sagittarius, is that Sagittarius, what am I trying to say? I don't mean to say it like that, but Sagittarius is more innovative. I'll just put it that way. The sign of Sagittarius is more innovative than, say, Aries. So the sign of Sagittarius is about like finding your calling, I'm hearing. So I guess it's like looking at that too, like what is holding you back from really living in your truest authentic self and truest full potential. I don't know, like, because if you see Sagittarians, like, again, I don't mean to compare between Aries and Sagittarius, but again, that's the difference, is that, you know, Aries surface level has that confidence, that vibe of confidence, but Sagittarius, they are not just the life of the party confident. Sagittarius is very bright, they're intelligent, they're creative, they don't just take action without meaning or purpose, like, no offense, like Aries does sometimes. Sagittarius is very intentional, I would say. Yeah. Definitely. But I think Sagittarius gets kind of like downplayed when it comes to that. Hi, sweetie. Come here, Burley. Come here, babes. Oh, she's trying to hide inside my coat. Okay, yeah, sweetie, not a great idea. So, yeah, I think it really gets you to look at that, and also like, because I've just been thinking in my own life and on my own, like, you know, how can I go further or expand personally? I've been thinking that a lot lately, like with my YouTube channel, or just in general, like expanding to other platforms or whatever, and looking at like some of my anxieties or fears or whatever's holding me back from doing that. And a lot of it is fear or overwhelm, technically. And also, I think, like, meaning. For me, it's meaning. I don't want to just like make another page and have it be, you know, just have a bunch of subscribers or something. Like, meaning and purpose is important for next steps in expansion and growth. And that's what I've kind of been looking at, is how do I expand and grow, but also like in a way that is authentic to myself and who I am as a person, not just like necessarily what works, if that makes sense, not just like practically speaking what works, but also the intention behind it, I guess. Yeah. So that's what the new moon calls for us to do. A lot of these moon cycles are a lot deeper than people think. Even with this new moon in Sagittarius, for a couple days here, I was like, I'm not really feeling the energy of it that much. But now as I look back, it's like, actually, yeah, this entire time I've been thinking about this, or kind of like going over this in my mind, how to expand, how to grow, and how to get out of my own way of doing so. And that's what the energy is about. How do you get out of your own way to expand and grow further, and while still staying authentic to yourself? That's basically the theme. And even though the new moon passed, the energy still stays around and lingers for, I don't know how long after, but at least it's got to be at least a week or so, because I'm still in that energy right now. And, I utilize the moon cycles, the energy of the moon cycles, to do my own healing and my own self reflection and growth. So, yeah. But I like to give a little bit of an idea of the vibe and the energy of the new moon. I should have put some hashtags on this bitch. I guess I wasn't thinking about it like that, yeah. Hello, Pearlie. How can I grow in my creativity? How can I stay true to myself while in the midst of reaching towards my full potential? Ooh. Hi, Pearlie. Pearl's being cute. Per usual. Yeah, I'm also hearing like redefining character, because like Sagittarius, I don't know, Sagittarians are very unique, in a sense, because of the creativity aspect of their spirit, of their sign. So, like I said, how can you live in your purpose in a way that, or like align your character in such a way that connects with your meaning and purpose, or the higher meaning and purpose of what you're supposed to do? 12:22 on the clock. Oh wait, that's not 12, it's 19:22. 19:22 on the clock. Maybe that's but maybe 222 is significant as well. After this, I'm going to go live and do a Cancer reading, just do the Cancer weekly reading and the collective weekly reading real quick. I'm not going to make them super long readings because I got other shit to do, but yeah. I think just finding ways to better yourself, to improve your character, and to live in authenticity and alignment with who you are. Come here, baby. Do you want to go out there, girl? Go on out there. It's cold in here, Pearly. Pearl's peeking out to see who's out there. Good call, Pearly. There's a helicopter. That's what it sounds like to me. It's not wireless. Really? Hi, sweetie. I do not know. What the heck? Oh, Pearly. She's laying down over there. Hi, cutie. What the frick? I'm gonna have to go outside in a second and get something. So, New Moon and Sag vibes, the aftermath. But I already talked about it the first half of the video. Just the energy of the new moon and what to look at internally or self-reflect upon when it comes to the new moon. People are just railing it out of this building. I'm gonna go live again in a minute. Like I said, I'm gonna do a Cancer reading for the week, weekly Cancer reading, and then a weekly collective reading. But I'm back to smoking blunts, so just doing that real quick. Because the other shit hurts my throat, but this shit does not. Shockingly, I took a break from smoking flower for about 2 years, and I tried it again the other day, and I am all good. It was bothering me before, hurting my neck and shit. It's not doing that anymore. So that's good. Just trying to come up with new ideas for the channel and what I want to do next. Because I'm getting bored of the same old same. But I want to go on more adventures, travel more, go more places. Must stop being many smokers on here. That's the only thing I can think of. It's like there's something stuck. I'm irritated. I have to go to the car. I gotta go back outside in just a minute. People, where are without people. Where the hell are these peeps? Just kidding. I'd be chilling either way. New Moon and Sag vibes. Post vibes. I can never play music on this channel again. Either. Copyright. Didn't know because no one ever was telling me. What the fuck are these people cackling about? These peeps are feeling the vibes. Oh my god. They might be on their porch, I don't know. I don't know why the fuck you'd be on your porch. It's freezing out. But you never know.